Kung Fu Panda is one of the greatest animated films of all time, specifically the first one. I think that it is a perfect 10 out of 10, and it is one of the few 10 out of 10 animated movies that are on, my 10 out of 10 list. And there's so many great things. I mean, Jack Black, for one, he is a national treasure. He does amazing. The score by Hans Zimmer is excellent. The way that the animators looked at real animals and tried to replicate their sounds, and they looked at different forms of Kung Fu and, made the different animals have different forms of Kung Fu. There's a lot of things that go into this movie that make it great, but the one thing that makes this movie a 10 out of 10, the greatest thing about this movie, is Tai Lung. I feel like Tai Lung is one of the greatest animated villains of all time, and I just wanted to make this video specifically to talk about his fight against the Furious Five. But before I talk about that, I do want to talk about the immaculate pull-up that the Furious Five had, because it was great. But before that, I just got to give the whole backstory. So, right, we got to talk about the prison break sequence, because Tai Lung was in there for I don't know how long, but he was sitting in there in that prison cell, right? And then a bird feather falls down. He uses his tail, mind you, because his entire body is chained up and secure. He uses his tail to break himself out of the prison, and then proceeds to take on an entire prison full of guards, blows them up with dynamite, and tells the bird, tell my ops I'm gonna be on my way. You know what I'm saying? So then the ops find out that he's on his way. Shifu is scared out of his boots, and he's like, yo, Tai Lung's on the way, and the only one that can defeat him is this fat panda that can't do kung fu. And then the Furious Five are like, what? And then Tigress is like, hey, yo, master, let me slide. And Shifu is like, no, yes, this isn't your fight to win, Tigress. It's the chosen one got to do it. But Tigress takes matters into her own hands. And then I quote this line all the time, and no one knows what it's from, but Tigress is sitting up top of this building, and then she's like, this is what you trained me for. And then she jumps off. I feel like, but before I get into it anymore, Kung Fu Panda has so many great quotes. Like, this is what you trained me for is good. There's that one when Tai Lung's about to fight the Furious Five, and he's like, finally, a worthy opponent. Our battle will be legendary. And then when Tai Lung is fighting Shifu, who's like, all I ever did, I did to make you proud. Tell me how proud you are, Shifu. Tell me. I feel like I have memorized a lot of lines from this movie, and that I don't know if that's good or bad. I love Kung Fu. He falls on the ground. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. All right. Tigress, she jumps off the building, and it looks really cool. The score is swelling up in the background. It's like, and then you see the shadows of the Furious Five over top of the water. And then Tigress is like, yo, I'm gonna fight you guys if you try to stop me. And they're like, hey, we're not here to stop you. We're here to help you. We're gonna help you slide on Tai Lung. And so then they show up to the bridge, and Tai Lung is there. See, the Furious Five are already flustered. Look at this man with all the sauce in the world. He pulls up. Look at this. See, they already panicking. Now, the bridge tech, it works really well. I love to see what they did here with this whole bridge thing, because it comes back later on within the fight, and they use the bridge to fight back against Tai Lung. And I think it's a really cool, neat, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but set piece to use here in this fight. It's really nice, really creative here by the people that made this film. I am really excited to talk about this. I hope I sound coherent enough to make a good argument as to why I'm just here talking about a cool fight here on YouTube. Please drop a like. Anyway, look at Tai Lung. Look at this dude's sauce. He's standing here casually. Like, look at this dude. Tigress is all out here, trying to fight. This dude is swaying to the side, just all casual with it, because he's Tai Lung. And then this is the scene I was talking about. She's like, oh my gosh, how do you know you're not looking at the Dragon Warrior? And he's like, oh, you're not the Dragon Warrior. And I heard he fell out the sky in a ball of fire. He's a warrior unlike any other. And then they're like, Po? So that is his name. Finally, a worthy opponent. top battle will be legendary. And then he gets punched in the face because Tigress is really trying to get in on this action early. And, you know, I respect it, all right? So we get into the fight. And this is when the scene really starts to get good. Look at these hands. Look at these hands. Look at these hands. Look at the roundhouse kick, throw, toss. I don't know. The clouds. He jumps into the clouds and then comes back down. They are fighting. Look at this. Hold up. Rewind. Because I just got to see that again. He jumps up into the sky, punches through the bridge. She's underneath. He's on top, and they're still fighting. And it looks really cool. All right, the hands thrown. Look at him. I mean, just look at this combo. It looks so disrespectful. She's getting mollywopped underneath the bridge. Hold up. Go back to the beginning. Look at this. Let's count the hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-piece combo. Look at this. Look how he had her laid on top of the bridge like that. Like, bro. You don't come back from that. This is what you trained me for? Yeah, you got trained to get put on a t-shirt. Look at you. Fraud. They knew she wasn't going to win the one-on-one. Look at her about to get kicked. Bop. Look at that kick. Sent her flying, all right? So then, who comes in here next? I think Crane comes in here next or something. Oh, no, it's Viper. Viper comes in here, and then Crane has to come and save Tigress because she wasn't about to win this 1v1. She really wasn't about to win this 1v1. Look at you. Why hitting yourself? Okay, seeing over it. Is that like good? I keep getting distracted. I'm too much in my head because I want this video to like be good, but like I hope it's good. Let me know in the comments if you're enjoying it. Anyway, we're still here in this fight, and now it's a 4v1, and they let my man's Mantis come in here and try to hold it down. And this is the real fun part of the fight, because this is when things really start to get interesting. Because Tai Lung, he's like, yeah. All right, and so then this might be my favorite part of the fight, low key, because I really like this scene. Because of course, like, yes, it's the Furious Five. We can't just let them get beat right off the bat. So, you know, they have their little team up part here. You know, Mantis like bangs the bridge together, and then all the Furious Five team up, and the music swells just like, and they get the little team attack going. You know what I'm saying? It looks real cool. The Furious Five really slid right here. I'm not gonna lie. Look at this little team combo. They wrap up the chicken, and deliver it to the bottom of the cliff. Boom. You know what I'm saying? He's gone. We won. And we're led to think that they won because it's the Furious Five. There's no way that the Furious Five would get beat by this dude Tai Lung. He's been in jail for all these years. We've been training for this fight. Wait, what? Huh? The bridge is moving. Uh-oh. Yeah. Tai Lung wasn't defeated. And then he pops down. Boom. Behind him. Look at this sauce. Look at them. Had them froze. Play it back. He lands on the ground. Freeze. Look at him. Look at Monkey. Monkey is he's a bit scared. They're all a bit flustered. They're like, oh, like here we are. Uh-oh. We are in trouble, ladies and gentlemen. Look at Viper. They all just like, huh? And then look what Tai Lung does. That's my king. Boom. Special attack. Shifu taught you well, but he didn't teach you everything. And then he beats them all. Like, Tai Lung's my goat. Tai Lung's literally my goat. Who else is pulling up like this? Like I said, he was in jail for I don't know how many years, and the Furious Five have been training for longer than no. He was in jail longer than they've been training. So their training is fresh. This is the one thing that they've been training their entire lives for. They have been ready for this since day one. This is why they are here in the Valley of Peace, so that they can beat Tai Lung. And Tai Lung beats them low diff. This was no difficulty for him. Yes, he got kicked to the bottom of the mountain, but oh my gosh, that was all theatrics. That was literally all theatrics. Did the Furious Five actually think that teaming up on him 5v1 was going to work? No. Look how he had him shook. Look how he had him shook at the end. They knew they weren't going to win that. And then after this, I can make an entire video on the Shifu versus Tai Lung fight, because the Shifu versus Tai Lung fight, it's very poetic in that, you know, of course, master and apprentice, but like the things that were going on during the fight and the way that the fight works, it's not just a fight with hands, it's a fight with words, it's a fight of ideals, and how Tai Lung was holding in all of these emotions all the years while he was in jail. I mean, it's literally a battle between father and son, and it's so good, and I can make an entire video on it, but that's not why we're here. We're here to talk about how the Furious Five are the Furious Frauds. 5v1. You're in a 5v1. How are you going to lose that bad? How are you going to lose this bad in a 5v1? How are you going to let one dude make you look like this? You're supposed to be the most powerful people in the entire Valley of Peace, and you let one dude clown you like this. Tai Lung's the GOAT. End of story. Case closed. That's the video. I really hope you enjoyed. All right, this isn't the best angle, but I wanted to get in the face cam for this. I just wanted to say, if you made it this far, thank you. I love each and every one of you that watch these videos. I love making this type of content. It's like a reaction, but like an analysis reaction, sort of. I like watch the fight and then narrate it in my, like, how I would in my head. I don't know. I just have a lot of fun making this type of content, and I really hope you guys enjoy. I know I say this all the time. Nobody watches these videos, but sometimes they do, and I'm glad when you do. But I don't know. I don't know if the videos are good. I hope they are. I don't have scripts when I do this. Maybe I should. I don't know. I feel like someone told me that the videos seem like it's like their friend coming in and like talking to them about a show they just watched, and I feel like that's the kind of vibe I want to give off. I don't want to sound all, sometimes, you know, when I make an actual video, I say, yes, I do want to sound technical and talk about certain, you know, film aspects and things of that nature, but sometimes I just want to get on here and talk like I would to a friend about a cool fight scene that I like from Kung Fu Panda. I don't know if the video's good, bad. I had fun making it. I hope you guys enjoy. We're almost at 800 subscribers. Thank you so very much. I love each and every 800 one of you. Well, it's not 800 yet, but it's going to be, hopefully. I love each and every one of you, you know, that drop a like, leave a nice comment. It means the world to me. I do this to make you guys happy, but you guys make me so happy when you do that. So thank you. Yeah, this is an outro, and I'm sitting here and rambling now, but you know,
Kung Fu Panda is just so unbelievably good, and I love it. I had to talk about it. I think I might make another Kung Fu Panda video because there's so much stuff you could talk about with Kung Fu Panda. Like I said, there's Tai Lung versus Shifu, and there's Chen. Chen from the second movie is really cool, and even Kai's theme, actually, the soundtrack itself. The soundtracks in all the movies are good. I don't know if Hans Zimmer did all three, but he did one. And Hans Zimmer it's Hans Zimmer. He's goated, legendary. It's so unbelievably good. I don't know, like Kung Fu Panda just has sauce. One of the greatest animated trilogies of all time? I think so. DreamWorks makes good animated trilogies. How to Train Your Dragon 1. Perfect 10 out of 10 movie. I didn't know that until recently. And now I'm just rambling. I'm just rambling about random shit. I'm just talking. Drop a like. Subscribe. Join the meme team. Join the meme team. You know what I'm saying? Join the meme team.